handed down from the ancient times in a form which is always suitable to each period. This is Madame H.P. Blavatsky started this in the modern day. She started the Theosophical movement. Alice Bailey was nothing more than a student of hers, essentially. And this is where we get Alice Bailey's books being literally the backbone of the Theosophical movement, which is really going to be the backbone of the coming one-world religion, which is witchcraft, Luciferianism, okay? But the teachings are going to be based on theosophy. Madame Blavatsky, particularly Alice Bailey's book, if you go up to Share International, these are the same books they're recommending. These are the main required reading books that you'll go into. And every one of these books are essentially channeled books, meaning she had, I believe it was Dijois Cool. It sounds like a rap star, doesn't it? Anyway, I believe it was Dijois Cool, or some kind of mustard, new mustard that maybe Grey Poupon just debuted. Anyway, these books were all channeled through Alice Bailey by this fallen angelic ascended master, masking as an angel of light entity. And that's how she wrote the books. It wasn't just something she came up with. It was purely fallen angel via human to paper. And this is what they're saying are the absolute required reading for actually entering into the new age, if you want to really get a jump on things. Now, I gave you the, there's a little video they play. I'm not going to play it because I've already covered all of the stuff, but if you want to see their ad for this World Invocation Day, they've actually got an ad for it. You know, they make it sound real nice. And then I give you my teachings on the UN, Lucifer Trust, World Goodwill, the one on is Maitreya The Anti-Christ, the one on, I do an update on Maitreya, and I give you several links you can click into if you like. Now, next article relating to this is just in the newest newsletter that just came out from May on Share International. And this is the section on Share International website, which is like the literal magazine or mouthpiece for Maitreya and Benjamin Creme. The Q&A with Benjamin Creme, proving Raj Patel is not Maitreya. Now, I cannot tell you how many emails I've gotten, just got another one this week, of people trying to convince me that Raj Patel is Maitreya. I have never bought into this from the beginning, ever. He does not fulfill on a lot of different... Just because he fulfills some things, he's going to need to be the total package. He's going to need to fulfill everything, okay? And I've said from the beginning, Raj Patel is not Maitreya. And now we're going to hear it from the horse's mouth that is the case. So, as far as I'm concerned, this debate is over as of today. As far as, is it Raj Patel? Obviously, supposedly, it's someone else who's supposedly done these interviews. Well, nobody can figure it out. Anyway, question to Benjamin Creme. What are you going to do to stop all the silliness on the Stephen Colbert show in the United States? Are you going to realize that Raj Patel is not Maitreya? Are you going to tell the world that he is Maitreya? Answer from Benjamin Creme, who is the mouthpiece of Devil Betraya. I have never pointed to a person and called him Maitreya. The silly nonsense story to which you refer has absolutely nothing to do with me or anyone associated with me in Share International. In other words, he's totally distancing himself from the Raj Patel thing. Has nothing to do with anything in Share International. And then he goes on to say, as I told Scott James, the journalist who started this story in a New York Times article, I had never even heard of Raj Patel. Now, granted, and remember, Benjamin Creme is the Pied Piper, the John the demonic version of the John the Baptist. Okay, of Maitreya. He's been that for decades. So if anybody's going to know, he's going to know. And supposedly he's in constant psychic communication with him, whatever. He goes on to say, I've never met him. I only know what others are saying about him. As I said to Mr. James, it is not my work to say that anyone is or is not Maitreya, nor will I do so until Maitreya acknowledges his true identity on the day of declaration. Now, if that's all he said, then I'd say, well, then it's up in the air. But listen to what he says next. I also told Mr. James that Mr. Patel, who himself denies being Maitreya, which was a big point I was making, I said, everybody's saying Raj Patel is Maitreya, but he's vehemently denying it He's vehemently denying it. He won't even